like part two.
Pong 360
I'm not gonna
3D.
stop it.
Okay, just so you know, you may take off the 3D glasses
Thanks.
for now. But please hold on to the glasses. They can double as protective glasses, and we may need them later. So please hold on to the glasses. Thank you for doing that. We have other spectacular fakes to show you now on the backlot portion of our studio tour. On the backlot, we have areas look very different from each other that we use for production. Right here, a great example. On the left, the metro sets, the city. By the way, the recording artist Pink filmed the music video to her song Walk Me Home on New York Street in the metro set. So we have the city on the left, but over here on the right, we have a very remote
I like how the
location.
color was
Skull
added
Island,
during the scene.
bridge. All the foliage around the bridge gives it a remote look. That bridge used for classic TV shows, like The Bionic Woman with Lindsay Wagner. Look at the tram car, foot of the bridge. Obviously, King Kong stepped on it. And our tram's doing a great job getting us front lot to back lot. We have our terrific driver, Rob, taking our vehicle up hills, down hills. Whenever we use a vehicle on screen, that vehicle is called a picture car.
Check that action out.
Okay, folks, get your cameras out. We're going to show you
I already got
some of our famous picture cars. Welcome to Universal's Picture Cars Row. You're going to recognize Kit from Knight Rider. Magnum PI's red Ferrari is on display. Several vehicles will take you back to the future. Wonderful film trilogy with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. We're going to take you back to the Stone Age. We have vehicles on display from our movie The Flintstones, starring John Goodman and the late great Elizabeth Taylor. Be sure to get photos of the Fast and the Furious film franchise picture cars.
Oh, sweet.
And do not miss a photograph of the gyrosphere from a couple of our worldwide blockbuster hit films, Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, both starring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Now, usually the picture car does have an engine in it because the vehicle will be driven, but once in a while, you may have an engineless picture car, and that's so the shell of the vehicle could be lifted up and moved very easily from set to set. For example, you may have an engineless picture car sitting against a curb on a road. As we make our way down this particular road, we are approaching the jungle islands of Costa Rica.
Welcome to
Jurassic World.
Many of the vehicles and set pieces around us used in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park films. Remember, dinosaurs are extinct. We don't need to worry anymore about dinosaurs. Let's check the road out up ahead, see how it's looking for us. Not bad, a little bit of fog in the area this morning, otherwise looks good. On the left, the mobile lab from our movie The Lost World Jurassic Park, starring Academy Award winner Julianne Moore. I would say it's a nice quiet morning in the jungle islands of Costa Rica. Oh yes, I would.
Oh yes, I would. Oh yes, I would. And here they
Surprise! Notice how dense it is with the trees and bushes. Look over here on the left. You never know what might pop out of a bush or fall out of a tree. But don't worry, because on the back lot, there's a couple things that can happen. We can travel great distances in a short amount of time. We're now headed to Old Mexico. Please remain seated as we make our turn. Old Mexico, where scenes for the movie Three Amigos film, starring Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, and Martin Short.
I've seen that movie.
Notice on the left how the terrain has become a desert region with the cacti. On the Today Show this morning, the weather forecast for Old Mexico, sunny and warm. They got that correct? But the other thing on the
a
back
tram
lot,
is coming
the
up.
weather
I
changes
saw a
rapidly.
tram.
Oh yes, the weather back
Coming
here
up to the
can
dock.
change just like that. So be prepared for anything while we are here. Be prepared for a little thunder. You hear that?
I
On the
heard.
left, I see lightning flashing also. Okay, we have a big storm rolling in. We know we have thunder. We know we have lightning. Now we know that we even have heavy rain. Look at the rain coming down. Oh, lightning just knocked out all the screens. Well, let's watch the rain come down. It is coming down. Pretty heavy, pretty steady, but I think the rain is manageable. We are going to be just
No, I was just trying
fine.
to help you so you could see better. Like you don't want to be
Maybe
in the
not.
camera.
I just heard
No,
a
I just meant if
low
you held the
rumbling
camera up higher, you'll
sound.
see the flood.
That would indicate a flash
doing it.
flood headed straight for the tram. Well, take cover, folks. Here it comes. Left-hand side. Flash flood.
Oh, I see.
Look out.
I got it.
The flood is a special effect. The recycled water makes its way down the hill and then makes its way up again. And our tour now approximately the halfway mark. I just want to remind everyone, please remain seated during the entire tour. Studio is private property, and at any time during the tour, you drop your phone or you just cannot wait to use the restroom. Hold the red cord to get my attention. I will be back to assist you, but do remain seated on the tram. Thank you for doing that if the need arises. Okay, now as we come out of Old Mexico, on your left, 6 Points, Texas. One of our Great Western areas. All the Great Western stars have moseyed up and down these streets. Today, students
Do you even know
of
what
the
that
New York Film
is?
Academy working in
The
6
devil's-
Points, Texas.
I
Just
didn't
put
get it.
dirt over the cement, get the horses out, put the wagon wheels and
Oh,
barrels
that's
on
right,
the
they were
street,
filming.
and you're back in the days of the Wild Wild West. Now, last year, Quentin Tarantino filmed scenes for his upcoming movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt in 6 Points. This movie opens later this month, July 26th, and it's from our friends at Columbia Sony Pictures. Also, on the left, some of the great props that have been used in the Western area, the
Hey, look,
wagon
a
wheels,
train.
the barrels, the crates. A prop is anything on a set that
Daisy
an actor would touch or
Junior.
hold. We are going to leave 6 Points. Now, straight ahead on the other side of the trees, the lake. The lake could be used for production. We're going to sail over the lake, swing by Little Europe, famous for where we filmed the monster movies, like Dracula with Bela Lugosi and Frankenstein, starring Boris Karloff. Our Little Europe has also been used by The Good Place.
Cool. This location. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
When we turn on the left, Little Europe, and on the right, you have the base camp and the house for the Hallmark Channel show, Home and Family.
Hello? Oh, hi, Natasha. We're about to go in we're about to go into an earthquake. Thank you. I'll check your references. Back to you. Bye-bye.
So the house is a practical set. It's also a hot set, fully dressed, ready for filming. We have a hot set, built in, stage 50, on Northern California subway station set. Please remain seated at all times while we are in stage 50 so that nothing on the hot set is disturbed. Thank you for doing that. Notice the attention to detail that has been put into the set. Over on the right side, you have the ticket turnstile. So people just come down the steps, they tap their card. Stay calm, stay seated, side covered, nothing to worry about. This could be the big one. Stay calm. Stay seated. David Boreanaz. Now we were just in Northern California, but we've come
Are you still
outside,
going?
and we're
Yes.
back
Good.
in the Midwest. Just over here on the right, 6 Points, Texas.
Oh, it got on my shoe.
Over here on the left, just on the other side of this building, you have Denver Street, another great Western area. Denver Street is used as part of the base camp for the Hallmark Channel show Home and Family. It's fun seeing the modern day horses lined up in cars. Well, we love being out west in the Midwest, but it's time to head out east to Amity Island, small New England town terrorized by the shark. It's Steven Spielberg's movie Jaws. Okay, don't panic, we caught the shark. Hanging up on the right makes a great photo. Please remain seated at all times as we do make our way across the dock. Thank you for doing that. We do have a diver in the water, Officer George, making sure there are no more sharks. Uh-oh, right side big shark fin. We missed one. We better get the diver out of the water. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. There he is. Officer George, get out of the water. Shark going under. Look out. Too late.
Oh,
Poor Officer George. May not be a bad idea if we pull up against the gas tank. This will give us more protection. Okay, we're clearing to the other side of the gas tank. This is good, more protection. Why is it smoking? Look,
I'm not
the other duct
smoking.
is moving. The gas hose has come loose. If there are sparks, there could be a fire. Oh boy. Wow. That fire is hot. Look, the fire is spreading. And it looks like we're gonna need a bigger tram.
Tram. You're gonna need a bigger tram.
So, on the very, very first day of filming of the movie Jaws, on location on the East Coast, the mechanical shark sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
And has a
So
big
the crew members started to call the movie
claws.
instead of Jaws. We do know the movie became a worldwide blockbuster hit, nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of the Year. It won Academy Awards Best Sound, Best Film Editing by Verna Fields, and Best Music Score by John Williams. Now as we loop around the lake, take a look at the sets. You also might recognize the area as Cabot Cove, Maine, from Angela Lansbury's hit TV show, Murder, She Wrote.
They use the lake.
Cabot Cove, Amity Island are right next to an average suburban neighborhood. On the left, down below, a neighborhood that sits on Elm Street. The houses are practical sets. They are built so you film indoors, outdoors, just like the Home and Family house. We have another great example of a practical set on the right, also a house. Here are some of the production that filmed at the house on the right. The area on the right, very popular for filming. You film at the house, and then you go across the street, the Colonial Street, which for 8 seasons was known as
I got the fin.
on ABC's different coastlines. Some of the other productions that filmed here on
Oh, I
Colonial
forgot it was
Street
still zooming in.
will be The Burbs with Tom Hanks.
I heard that movie, The
The
Birds.
film Casper with Christina Ricci. The first house on your left is the sorority house from Animal House. That's a facade. Keep looking on the left. The beige home with a big porch, used in the Jimmy Stewart movie, Harvey. Next to that, the Monsters home. Classic 1960s TV series with Fred Gwynn. There's a lot of history here on Colonial Street. The Gold Home is for the Hardy Boys, History Series TV show. And the Green Home here on the left. Used in the 1963 Doris Day James Garner film, The Thrill of It All. The homes here on Colonial Street would be one of two kinds. The facade, the front and side of the home, nothing inside or on the back, like the sorority house. Or it could be a practical set. They'll see film indoors, outdoors. Look over on the right. Last home here on the cul-de-sac is a practical set.
Slacker.
See the film indoors, outdoors. So all the homes here will be combinations of either the facade or the practical set. Also, for the most part, the homes here are designed to fit the look of an average suburban neighborhood. The blue-gray home coming up on the left of the chimney used a few years back to the NBC show Providence with Marlene and Tamika Beebe. And then the home just after that was used in the film Why Him with Bryan Cranston, James Franco, and Megan Mullally. You saw the home at the very end of the movie. Just your average suburban neighborhood. We certainly have enjoyed being in this neighborhood, but now it's time to leave civilization behind us, and from Colonial Street, we're going to bring you on to Wilderness Road. This is a very remote location. The popular Fox TV show 911 with Angela Bassett and Peter Krause has
like
filmed here on Wilderness Road. Last season, there was an episode that involved a car crash. There was a limousine flipped over here on Wilderness Road for the episode. Over here on the left, the wooded area. This is where scenes for the Netflix movie Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock film. And many, many years ago, we did some terrific TV Western, Wagon Train, filmed here in this part of our back lot. And we were filming an episode of Wagon Train. This road would be dirt. We would be on the wagon train headed up to a new town. Now we actually are headed up to Whoville. We want to show you some of the great Academy Award nominated outdoor sets used in Ron Howard's hit film, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey. Here on your screens is Christy Baranski as Martha May in the film, showing us how she decorated her home for the holidays.
Yeah, she used a gun. I've seen this
The
movie.
houses on the right are facades. If you ever went in the house,
My
the
brother likes it. I like it
indoor
because
house sets were built inside sound stages on the front lot. That is where we film the indoor house scenes. Now, as we turn the corner from the Villa Foods, why oh why would this neighbor they choose? I'm talking about Norman Bates, owner of the Bates Motel in Upper Hitchcock's classic thriller
Psycho.
Norman lives in the house above the motel with his mother. I see Norman peeking out of the office window. Hey Norman, how's it going? Sometimes you see Mother peeking out of that second floor window in the front of the house. We're going to take you past the house, coming up at the top of the hill on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah.
So as we go past the house, take a look up to the second floor window in the front, see if we spot Mother. And here is some of the brilliant film score for the movie Psycho, composed by Bernard Herrmann.
I need to zoom in for this one.
This score is certainly very dramatic, but we have more dramatic music for you now.
I don't know if I got it. I think I got it.
This dramatic music brings us very close to the airplane crash site set
Norman Bates'
from
mother.
Steven Spielberg's blockbuster movie,
War of the Worlds. You also we're gonna need to film during
The airplane crash site is a perfect example of a set
party.
that is all designed around engaging students.
Yeah, during the party.
To sit down to talk about the world. That thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood?
There's a house
Because
right
it's
there.
just something
And
you
I'm
don't
gonna
see.
live in that house
your
and marry
left,
Millie
this
Bobby
is a
Brown.
real airplane,
Sorry
but
if
it
this
was
makes
an
it onto
old
the internet,
airplane,
but
not
yeah.
going to be flying anymore. So the airplane was broken into pieces to make you think it had crashed. It's all pretend or make believe, just for the movie.
Bobby, get in.
Yeah.
Now we are approximately 10 minutes from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need assistance, and remain seated at all times. On your left, on the other side of the tail, a beautiful waterfall pond area that could be used for production. Over on the right, we have Falls Lake. That Falls Lake could be used for scenes for a hit movie Sully, starring Tom Hanks. Here's some of the footage from Sully that filmed here on the right at Falls Lake. Evacuate. Falls Lake is a terrific remote location kept in its natural surroundings. Over on the right, a cabin used in the movie The Great Outdoors, starring John Candy. Behind the cabin, a big blue backdrop. Below the backdrop, we fill in with water. That's how we get the lake for Falls Lake. Arriving here, I mentioned we are nearing the end of the tour, so let me share something with you. We've had a witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard our tram. We do not know who they are, but we got a call from Agent Hobbs. He put the witness aboard our tram because the witness is being chased by the international criminal, Owen Shaw. Excuse me, something's coming in. Copy that. Thanks, Agent Hobbs. Owen Shaw is on the property. We have to get to a safe location, this garage up ahead, which is also a known street racer party hangout. Say, look on the right, on the other side of the fence, the black 1970 Charger. That's Dominic Toretto's. He must be in the neighborhood. Please remain seated at all times, and I will let you know when to put the glasses on. But not yet, not yet. You don't need to wear them yet. I'll let you know when to put them on. Okay, let's see what's in the garage. On the left, that tow truck. Up ahead, it looks like an assault vehicle. I have a little anxiety, but coming into the garage, I feel better. There is something about an engine that calms me down. Well, hello. Who are you?
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. We brought you around a secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
That young lady is Letty Ortiz. She, along with Roman Pierce, are on Dominic Toretto's crew, and they join forces with Agent Hobbs to keep us safe from Owen Shaw. Now, we are invited to Bay 2. Sounds like we got a party going on. Let's check it out. Wow, you won't believe what's going on in here. This is one hot party. Why are you breaking up such a good party?
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party and the what other
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Hey, let's back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of this.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Sure traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
Okay, we're gonna move.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Put on those protective glasses. Remember, no cameras or cell phones. We do not want Shaw to know that we are here. Sounds like you're getting closer. Does not sound good out there. Shaw!
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, come on. Now we're moving.
You give me the witness to run over and call it a day! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Find him!
Way to go, Letty. Don't put another missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got you. Women don't shoot head from the bridge. Under construction. Everybody hold on. Ride or die.
Well, that was fast and furious. You just survived the most outrageous case of all time. Give it up for Supercharge. And you may now take off your protective glasses. Well, thank you, Dominic. And for over 100 years, Universal Studios has been thrilling audiences around the globe, making them laugh and cry and sit on the edge of their seats. We are nearing the end of the tour, and I thank each and every one of you for joining us on the world-famous Universal Studios tour. High five to everybody. Let's also acknowledge our driver, Rob. Let's give Rob a big round of applause. He did a great job. Thank you, Rob. And as we head back to the theme park, we do hope to visit us again very soon. We have a lot of exciting new attractions in development, including Jurassic World, an all-new ride opening very soon this summer, and an attraction based on Illuminations, The Secret Life of Pets, opening next year. To get the most out of your visit with us today, download the official Universal Studios Hollywood app on your smartphone to stay up to the minute with show times, like for Waterworld, great show. You can check wait times on the app, and you can also confirm that our park closes at 10 p.m. this evening. On behalf of myself, Mike, your guide, our driver Rob, all of us here at NBC Universal, I hope you've enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood experience. I will be available for questions if you have them. I'll make my way to the digital directory area at Unload. But just enjoy the rest of the great day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We are the entertainment capital of LA. When we get to Unload, we have the bin set up to please drop the 3D glasses in. Thank you for doing that. At Unload, get your photo taken by the Hollywood sign. You may use your own camera, and the restrooms walk to the other end of the sidewalk, to the left of the escalator, a big green building. That's where you'll find the restroom. Folks, that's a wrap. Please watch your arms and legs, fingers, toes. As the gates open, watch your step. Off you go. Make it a tramtastic day. Here's some great music to get you back up in the park. Bye-bye, folks.